facts, no seeds, just news. This is called country. This is called country. Everyday people breaking through. Not the stereotype they told you. Not the joke they made it out to be. This is called country. And we built it for free.
What's going on, guys? We are back in the house. You are watching Cough Country TV. This is Late Night Green. That's my brother, the Todd Father. I'm Philly Phil. If you guys are new, welcome to the show, man. We are about to, we're going to go cover some stuff. We're going to have some fun tonight. Welcome to the show, Bill-O, with Cough Country News.
What's happening, Phil?
What's going on, Billy Bill?
From
Good
the
to see
Cough
everyone.
Country
Good to
News
be here.
desk, it's Bill-O with your cannabis news.
So
Thank you for that, Graham. Appreciate that.
How the hell? What, oh, his name's not Graham. You called him, what the fuck did you call him?
Montgomery. I called him
Like
Montgomery last
Winston.
week.
You've called him all kinds of
Yeah.
English names.
His name changes every week.
I know. You got to stick with one. You had a couple good ones.
Oh,
All right, guys. So what's going on? Welcome back, and this is the first show after the massive show we had last week. So
what a show
it took
that
us a minute. We couldn't be here Tuesday because it took us a minute to put everything. We had to put us all back together again. So
Yeah, that was a fun show. Had a little bit of fun in AC.
yeah, we had a lot of fun, and we were also our boy Bucket was with us helping as well.
Yes.
So if we're going to talk about that, we might as well have Bucket in here. Welcome to the show, Bucket man. What's up, brother?
hey.
Hello, everyone. Late night green crew and the audience of Late Night Green. It is good to be back.
Well,
What's up?
it is good to have you. And he didn't say greens this time, which is like I know he held himself back on that,
Yeah,
which is
can't-
very.
can't eat
I
us.
did.
It's very
You heard me
cool.
have to. You heard a guttural utterance there, and then I stopped myself and corrected it.
Yeah,
So
you can smoke us, but
you know,
you can't
that's
eat
good.
us.
So guys, we had.
Well, I mean, I, as I say, you're never smoking just one green. You have greens in your bowl. You have
That's
greens
right.
in your
There's
bowl.
never
All
just
right,
one.
yeah,
in
it sounds
there.
healthier, too.
Yeah, it's never just one. So guys, we did
Okay.
we did the the broadcast. We got through the broadcast. Our partnership with High Times. We broadcasted the Cannabis Cup from Steel Pier, and with the exception
fun.
of some borrowed power, we did it all on our own, independently.
And the
So
temperature.
it was cold.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, it's a little
It
chilly.
was
little
so
chilly.
cold. I lost feeling in my legs by 10 p.m.
Well, you know, you know how the spring is, man. Unpredictable weather.
And you ran into
And
the
you know
hotel
what's
to get
the bitch
warm.
about that?
We couldn't do that.
The bitch about that is that whole morning before when I was getting ready to leave for AC, I was outside getting ready for my lift to come, and I was thinking to myself, doubling back, I should go get Long Johns, and I was like, nah.
See, you went for the look. You didn't go for the weather, man. So
I could have for
Fashion
both. Could have
over
gone for
weather.
both, but
Hey, did you ever get a surprise when you open up a pre-roll and you think there's one in there, but there's really two?
yeah,
It's like your birthday.
Yeah, that just fucking happened
only
to
when
me.
I didn't know that it was a
Look,
two-pack.
that's always nice.
I didn't know it was a two-pack, but guess what, brother?
There you go.
There's two in this, John. Nice.
Why are they different sizes?
They're not.
They're the
just-
same, upside down.
Oh,
Yeah,
one's up, one's down.
one's up, one's
That
down.
would be a cool system that brands should start doing. Like every now and then, like okay, you say you're getting your regular pre-roll. Okay, every now and then we'll give you an infused one, and just it'll just be in there infused. It's
All
like
right.
a like a rare card or something.
I forgot to do something real quick, and we got to do this immediately
it.
before we proceed. Guys, we are going to, if you are watching us right now on Cough Country TV, we have 2 strikes on this channel until the 16th of May, and I don't want to get another one. So if you're watching on Cough Country TV, come over to Late Night Green, go over to Rumble, go to X, go to Kick, go to Twitch, go anywhere else except where you're at right now, because I have to end that stream. So guys, I'm sorry, but until the 16th, we got 2 strikes, and these strikes are for nothing, and it's a whole bullshit thing. But got to play the game. We're going to play the game. So, guys, if you're on Cough Country
Hashtag YouTube
TV,
hypocrisy.
right? If you're on Cough Country TV right now, we're going to bring that stream down and come on over. Jeff, tell me when we're good, and I'll fix it over on my end as well.
The
And
Late Night Green.
and we are done. Okay, so we're safe now, or at least we're more safe than we were 10 seconds ago.
But yeah, the Cannabis Cup was fun. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun helping you guys, cover it. We had excellent conversations. A lot of people cool to accompany us there. I had a blast.
Well, here's what I'm going to ask you to do, Bucket. I'm going to ask you to help us out because what we're going to do is we're going to go full screen on the winners, and what we're going to do is go over the categories, and if you don't mind, help us announce who won this thing because some people don't know.
Of course.
So let's do that, and then after that, we're going to talk about our experience there, what we did, what we can look forward to moving forward. We got some clips. Bill did. I don't know. Maybe we can get your video that you have. Bill's got a
teaser.
Bill's got a wild 2-minute teaser that appeared on the news tonight. If you didn't watch the news, guys, you missed the news.
It was a lot of fun.
Bill was just live like an hour ago, and he did the news. And so if you didn't see it, go catch that on Cough Country News Channel. Got a bunch of attention and a lot of new subscribers in the last 7 days over there.
It's exciting.
Same, yeah.
That we want to make sure we shout
And you guys,
out
like, we've both got great content from that. Like, I was kicking myself today because you guys uploaded that the cursed conversation about the underwear. I was like, how did I miss that?
Right, the fruit of a bloom.
It was a lot going on that day.
Fruit of the bloom. I'll tell you what we missed is like Bill had all this shit going on. I didn't know any of that was going on. So like we had a really good spot. We were up at the front and we had this great spot, and it was a balance of getting us away from the loud loud audio on the stage, but yet keeping us close enough. And so in retrospect, and we did a a post game on the whole thing. Probably would have set us up in a different spot now that we kind of knew what we did. But, you live and you learn.
I thought it was a great spot.
Yeah, it was
regardless, though, shout out to High Times for, again, Phil, a prime spot they gave us. They gave us the best
I think the spot was excellent.
Well, and when I was talking to them, they said, and this is not me saying, they said in retrospect they probably would have had us somewhere else. There's another spot that they thought would have been better. This is not complaining. These guys kicked the fucking ass. This event was awesome.
Well, High Times, I disagree. I think you guys did an excellent job picking the best spot for us. It was like, again, if you put us too close to the entrance, people could have brushed us off. You put us too far back, people don't want to go all the way back there. So you put us right in the general spot of first attention.
We had a great spot, and we had a great situation there, so we're super excited about it. Why don't we pull up the category winners, and we'll go over each category so you guys know who won this great event. So let's go back. Let's go back and just do these one at a time, Jeff, if we can. Maybe is there a way you can slow that whole thing down, maybe?
No, I'm just going to have to keep stopping.
All right, is that the first one?
Yeah, that's first.
All right, Todd, what do you got?
What, flower category? Hybrid.
Yep.
Okay, number 3 is Grunt's Flower by the Bliss Company.
Right.
Number 2 is X-Rose by the Turtle Pie Company. And number 1, Lip Smackers by Niche.
Yep.
So I guess we had to sample that pack.
Yeah, congratulations to...
Was this the top?
That's for hybrid.
This is hybrid flower.
Okay.
Yep.
1, 2, and 3.
Yep.
Gotcha.
All right, what we got next?
All right, so what we have next is...
Guess it's got to run for a few seconds.
The suspense is killing us.
Is that niche or niche? The number 1.
It's niche.
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 So, what you got for this, Phil?
So what? This is flower. What does that mean? Relax.
I don't know. Is that
Is
indica?
indica?
That's gotta. It's not gonna be sativa.
Hey, punch. Listen, hold on a second.
We'll go with indica.
Put Bucket's audio on if he's not on. If he's not on, so he can contribute, because he's not on screen. You just override the audio on. That's all right. I want him to know it's
back?
not. Well, you're back. You're back.
All right, so
did you want to comment on the hybrid flower real quick? Because that's the only thing you missed.
I was trying. I didn't. I don't know if you want to pull that back up.
We can go backwards.
Yeah.
We're technologically advanced.
All right. So, the High Times Cannabis Cup winners of the flower hybrid division are the Lip Smackers by Niche, the X-Rose by Turtle Pie Company, and the Grunts Flower by Bliss Co. So niche, well deserved, honestly. Niche, the guys there work hard. They put out some solid strains that are out there. Some that people don't touch on. So I think that was very well deserved. I think I'm very impressed with the second place of Turtle Pie Company because I haven't heard of them. So that's kind of like an out of the nowhere kind of thing.
Cool.
And Grunts is an interesting name. So I for that. That's I haven't heard of Bliss Company. These are two names I'm unfamiliar with, but again, if I haven't heard of them, then they've entered recently, and that's very well deserved for people who are newcomers to be winning awards. So good on them.
So we're assuming that the next one says relax. We're assuming that this is indica.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I guess that's what they mean. We've got the High Times Cannabis Cup winners of the Flower Relax division. Number one, again, another well-deserved one. These guys work very hard. Diamond Bar by Clade 9. They do excellent job promoting their product, and they put an excellent product out there to promote. So Fatso by Niche, I was saying their praises just a second ago. That's you can't win them all first place, and it doesn't surprise me that they're also another top contender here. So good on them. And then Black Bear Cherry Punch by Neptune's Garden. I'm looking at this. I'm surprised they didn't go maybe a little bit higher because they just have a great taste on their flower.
have you tasted that one?
I haven't tried the Black Cherry Punch, but I've tried their
I'd like to try it.
lemon cherry ice cream,
yeah.
and that had
tried
a
it.
very, very potent taste to it.
All right, cool. So let's go to the next one, Jeff. And on this one, so the number 3 entry was it's Chem Butter by Illicit.
Excellent people over at Illicit, so that's I'm happy to see that. Lemon ice cream, we were just talking about that.
Were we?
Yeah, I heard someone mention
Oh,
it.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Lemon ice cream by Neptune's Garden. We were just talking about that. They have excellent taste. I definitely recommend if you haven't tried lemon ice cream, go and try it. And Cuties by Niche. Again, doesn't surprise me. I implore you to go look at Niche's variety
you have
of
to.
strains.
You have. They just ranked
you
in all
won't- you
3
won't
categories.
You won't find repetition on other brands with a lot of the strains they're doing. I don't know. I did, at least as of a year ago, I didn't know other people doing Fatso until a couple months ago. So they're ahead of things on a lot of regards.
All right. Well, listen. I mean, shout out to Niche. I mean, these guys ranked in all three
Yeah,
flower categories.
That's great representation.
Yeah.
That's too.
That's strong. That's a strong. All right. So Todd, why don't you take us to the next one? These infused
Now,
pre-rolls.
This one here is
Of the
actually
hybrid division.
dear to my heart. So this is the
Todd,
package
what
that-
was your favorite one again? The cherry what?
Well, I actually like a lot of them in there. But this category, right, with the infused rolls was, right, this is one we sampled on the show.
Yes.
And
I
so
believe-
coming
yeah, remember
in
you told
at
me
number
it was
3
cherry.
from Emerald Cut is Mini Hemp Blunts.
We like those.
Yeah, they were good.
They were tasty.
Now, okay, so the number 2, the Grand Ricardo Diamond Dusted. So I think that was the one that was heavily dusted and took a long time. It
To
smoked-
burn.
Had to burn, a long burn time.
But I thought that's the one. Is that the one you liked?
It
the
was
most?
thicker, right?
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah,
It was
kinda
long.
thick.
It was longer.
It was long.
So those some places advertise. I don't really think it matters on like the sales point, but they do advertise them sometimes as Cannagars, which
That's what
wouldn't
they.
surprise me.
That's what they call
so,
it.
Yeah, this one was made with the hemp. So
The
made it
wrapper.
wrap. Yeah, so made it
Hemp wrapper,
burn
and it was
yeah.
called a Canagar. It was
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so number 1 from Magic Garden Botanicals, Lucy Hole.
Wasn't called.
Lucy number hole.
No, it was
Pound
called.
hole?
Yeah, it wasn't called that. It was called a Lucy Loose Hole or something like that. I guess it was.
So what was the vibe on that one?
that was the one I picked. That's the one I picked for number 1. We love that one.
Yeah, that was luscious.
taste was good.
Oh, it
Yeah.
was amazing.
The hybrid pack was really, really, really nice.
You got
I
you got
liked
a
all the
second one.
packages. Yeah, I had. To
You
go,
got a second one?
Yeah, I had to go right to the New Jersey and go get my own package.
Yeah.
That's how good it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, shout out to Magic Garden Botanicals. That was one of the top 5 tasting fucking joints I've ever fucking had. Like no shit. That was fucking really good.
Were you
Shout
guys
out to you.
tasting these all day?
You weren't here you weren't here that night, Bill. I told you to come that night. That was a night that we got the the whole kit, and then we didn't have much time to participate, so we did the whole thing in one night.
Yeah.
So
I thought you were tasting these at the Cannabis Cup.
No,
I just did it.
yeah,
here
we
one
didn't.
night.
We
Okay.
well, we might have tasted some of this, but we didn't taste much of it. So this one here was I did not. You had this one. I did not have this one. So why don't you talk this one up?
Well, I actually went to New Jersey. When I went to New Jersey to get the hybrid infused package, I just said, well, why don't I get the indica package and the sativa package as well?
You got all 3 of them.
I got all 3.
That's beautiful.
Do it right.
But this is the one. If
How's
you
the
had to
variety,
pick, if
man?
you had to pick one, this is the one you would probably go for first. No.
Well, I'm gonna say this right now. Number 1 is correct. The Granddaddy Perp Berry by the Grow Father is fucking fabulous.
I didn't taste it.
Yeah.
That one is great.
Did you hear that, guy? High Times?
Yeah,
Bill told
that
you which
one
one was
is-
correct.
That's a winner. Well, when it comes down to Granddaddy Purple, that's one of my favorite flavors. Anytime there's Granddaddy Purple, just count me in. But that one has a lot of. It was very terpy,
Yep.
very healthy and moist.
Did it have a berry flavor at
And
all?
it was it had a little berries in it,
Yeah?
but it's that green. Yeah, it was.
It's the perp. It's the perp.
Oh my goodness.
It's the perp.
Yeah, and
Control Room
okay.
concurs on the Granddaddy Perp taste. That's my favorite strain
Yeah.
taste-wise.
All day long.
Now, Jeff and I may be wondering in the moment why the Todd father did not share that Granddaddy perp with.
I'm kind of wondering.
I wondered
I'm
myself.
wondering why we didn't taste any of that.
So
I think
yeah,
you just answered your own question.
who
because
got
you
to
enjoyed
smoke?
it so
Who
much.
got to smoke this with you?
Well, share with the neighbor.
Todd's his own neighbor in that scenario.
I might have done one or two.
By yourself?
watching the Sixers and stuff. Trying to get couch a lot.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, but number 2, cushion cut. That was great. I think the indica package was the hybrid was number 1. I think indica was number 2.
Okay.
but I don't know. The sativa and the indica were tied for number 2. They were all great. It's hard to read.
And then number 3 was Rule
number
yeah.
34.
Yep.
They were all. The whole collection was good.
What is
I
that
would buy
mean?
every single one of those packages.
Why are
again.
all these words? Oh, because it says cannabis. That's why it's fucking.
okay.
Yeah, it's too fucking risque. If people heard the word cannabis,
They would flip the hell
They'd
out.
flip the fuck out. The world could shut down. We might not even have electricity if people were be allowed to actually say that
They're
word.
the new Y2K.
You fucking bastards. Fucking shit motherfuckers. All
All
right.
right, so do this one here.
Yeah, I'll do this one because I kind of this is what I love. This is my little, and I didn't have any of this, and you shared none of this with
Yeah,
us.
they all were tasty. We need to go back to Jersey and check it out.
Well, we do need to, and I'm going to have to go back and check some of this out. Baja Lemon Moon Rock. That sounds phenomenal by Prolific Grow House.
That was very flavorful, and it did taste like lemonade.
Was it your number 3?
I think that's
That sounds delicious.
well positioned.
It does sound
Well
fucking
positioned.
phenomenal. Number 2 was White Widow and Strawberry Cough Moon Rock by the Grow Father.
Well, the Grow Father was number 1 in the indica category, and I had to agree with the same type of smoke here.
And I
for
will,
the sativa,
I
and
will
that was
second
excellent.
that. I've had the White Widow Strawberry Cough Moon Rock pre-roll before, and I generally love the Grow Father. Shout out to the Grow Father. They got some excellent products dropping soon. I tried some of them at the Dispo Takeover. If you haven't had one of their cryo pressed vapes, get one. The flavor is unreal.
Yeah, they definitely handle them with the flavor, and it's smoke. The most important thing is these things smoke good. Mm-hmm. They smoke well.
Well, no, the
all
most
way through.
important thing with the Grow Father is that the Grow Father looks like someone who would be called the Grow Father. Phil? Did you get to meet that guy at the Dispo Takeover?
If I did, I didn't know I was meeting him.
I forget if I introduced you to him or not. Dude's got he looks like a mob boss of like a thin stature with white, like pure white hair.
Is that the booth we were hanging out where we were keeping our stuff? Was that him? Is that the Grow Father?
No, it was next to where we interviewed Dave.
Okay. All right. Well, nonetheless. And what did you think about, like, I guess you smoked the cherry roll too. So what do you
Tasty. You know, who doesn't like cherry?
Was it your best?
I can agree with this order here.
And so was the lemonade and cherry roll artificially terped?
No, you know what? I don't know, but I know they tasted good without being overly sickening.
Right.
Yeah.
Like perfumey and shit.
Because a lot of them do have the terp, added, and you can.
I think
tell.
Prolific does do artificial terps.
I had a
they
chance
were all
to talk
tasty.
with Cody and Fabian from Sun Extractions. A couple of nice guys. They worked.
You
with
have the
lab.
interview for that?
Yeah, I have that interview.
So, guys, listen, stay tuned to Cough Country News because yours truly over here, Bill O.
From the Cough Country News Desk.
He's got
It's
the
Bill O with your cannabis news.
he's got the
Thank you,
exclusive with Sun Extractions, right?
Just a short
And
interview
let me
with
tell
Cody
you,
and
it
Fabian.
Doesn't matter.
A couple of nice guys.
Still the exclusive,
If it's
Bill.
with Sun Extracts, you want to hear it. Sun's good people, and you see they won first place here.
Yeah.
Their concentrate, we'll get to that, is on point. They have a product of concentrate that once you open it, it's like smelling the purest, most dangerous candy you've ever smelled in your life. It's amazing.
Yeah. Listen, I got to try all three of those. So what are we looking at here? These are ready to rolls, but these are not infused, right? These are the regular pre-rolls.
Lucy's a winner tonight or Friday. Wow.
So this is the same
strain.
weed. This is the same weed without the infusion, right? Same. Yeah. So it doesn't even surprise me that just shit was so fucking good. It was so good.
Wait,
Grunts,
did Grunts on the other list? Did Grunts come up under Blisco?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Blisco before.
Yes.
Yeah. So they go Grunts, Jag.
I guess that
and
makes
then
sense why they submit the same strain for that.
Super Boof for Panda Farms, number 3.
A little birdie told me
Strain
that.
of shoving.
So you know what? With these, since I didn't get a chance to sample them, but I find interesting is I'm so tired of the regular cone shape that when I see pre-rolls that are a different shape, like cigarette form type, I'm more impressed.
Right.
So to me,
Okay.
it's like, especially when you come down, you got pre-rolls and they're not infused. You're really going to have to woo me.
Right.
And
Because
I
you're
fuck with
fucking
Sun
spoiled.
Farms.
You're
Panda
spoiled
Farms.
rotten.
Yes.
You're
yeah.
spoiled rotten.
Better be some Granddaddy Purple in that motherfucker.
You're spoiled. You're spoiled rotten.
Panda Farms is good people. They actually did a collab with Sun a little while ago. So they know what they're doing, and they've reached out to other people too.
So I'm looking at number 3 here, Super Boof from Panda Farms. Do you know anything? Anybody know anything about them?
Jeff?
I do
I know
not.
that's just a great fucking name.
Panda Farms.
Top name.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely got to be both Panda Farms and Super Boof are fucking dope names.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
shout out to Panda Farms.
The strain of shoving
Right.
and the farm of pandas.
Yeah, shout out, guys.
So what we got here, Jeff?
Solventless pens and cartridges.
So Jeff, why don't you tell us what's going on in this one?
Number 3, we got the Blueberry Octane by, what is that supposed to say?
I guess that's rosin.
Yeah,
Rosin
rosin.
King.
Rosin cartridge.
You guys heard me talking about that at the cup on their concentrate, which we'll get to later. So that's not surprising to me that won too.
Yeah, I have a clip of that. We'll play that because you were jumping up and down. I want to talk to Rosin King. I want to talk to Rosin King, and then you ended up getting Rosin King.
I like it's not even just the brand. They used to come in all the time when I worked over at Garden Greens in Princeton, and they were always just really, really nice people, and they still are.
Yep. Go ahead, Todd.
Number 2, we got
Oh,
Mint Grenada
Jeff.
Rosin Cart by Onyx.
Mint Granita Rosin
Sounds
Cart.
nice.
That does sound
Yeah,
sweet.
that sounds good.
You got the Rosin
What is a
King coming in
Grenada?
twice on this list,
Mint,
holding the number
you know-
1 spot with his Spritzer Rosin cartridge.
Onyx doesn't surprise me though. Phil, we were talking to Onyx at the Dispo Takeover.
Yes.
They're coming out with their budget series soon.
And I have a feeling that somebody dropped off this blueberry octane at the booth. Don't you remember that? Maybe.
I don't remember that.
I'm gonna be
one.
mad if they did.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
I don't know.
But
I
I'll tell you
remember
what-
this blueberry octane that night somehow. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe.
you didn't share that one, Phil.
Well, listen, you should.
Maybe it was
Where
me
is it?
talking about it constantly
Where is it?
and jumping up and down about the brand.
Check your wire because every time you move it, we're getting a
that's
shock.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So let's go to the next one.
This is the solvent pens and cartridges.
The solvent.
Who wants to read this one?
Oh,
We've got-
so
okay,
the other
so-
one was solventless, and this one's solvent. Got it.
Yes, and we've got number 3 being the pomegranate lime by Sun Extractions. Doesn't surprise me.
That sounds
They
delicious.
are excellent, very tasty, and pomegranate, I can only imagine with the lime was just really refreshing.
Yeah.
Number 2, and I want to preface this because I haven't tried their live yet, but I've been very meh about Fernway over the past 2 years. So not out of anything personal, but just their product, and I like taste and stuff like that. But that said, it does surprise me. But Fernway, number 2, their Mochi Live Resin Traveler Pro Pen. They have an excellent setup for their pen, their the actual device and everything. Just I've grown past the flavor that they had, but I have to try their live, so I will say that. And then coming in at number 1, Tropicana Cookies X Orange Creamsicle Cryo Liquid Diamond by the Grow Father. I was just talking about this. If you have not tried one of the Grow Father's Cryo Liquid Diamond babes, do it. The taste, it's unreal. It's unreal.
I need that. I need some of that in my life, bro.
Need to grow, Father.
I
Phil,
do.
you would love it.
Orange creamsicle. Get the fuck out of here.
That does sound good. That sounds
Cryo
good.
Have you
liquid
tried
diamond?
anything in cannabis that was cryo pressed?
I don't think so.
What exactly does that mean,
it-
cryopress? Do you know?
Well, doesn't that just means that
It's like
It's cold pressed.
Like cold filtered?
Yeah, like cryogenically frozen.
To what end?
Like,
What does that do
like
for
that,
us?
like how that, like similar to
so
that
it
concept.
freezes it into, and then they must put and then it turns into diamonds, and they just must put the chips
I think it's
in.
freeze pressing the rosin out of it.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Hopefully, we can connect with the Grow Father, and we can talk about this, and they can show us maybe.
He would be excellent to come on the show.
I'm smelling a Cough Country on-site tour. There is what I'm thinking.
All right, now we're in my territory here. So we are now on the winners of the extracts, solventless. So number 3 here. Shout out to Culture Craft. I've been fucked with them during the Dispo Takeover and at the High Times Cup. We've got some things rolling, and I am not surprised to see the Bob Hope rosin, which I quoted in my
The
review.
Bob Hope.
Yeah, right. I was telling you about that. I called it the pea soup rosin because this stuff was just so green and thick, and the smell was crazy. But Bob Hope rosin by Culture Craft Cannabis. Number 2.
Did you think
the
that was your
blueberry
number
octane.
1? Was that your number 1? The Bob Hope
Out
rosin?
of the solvent list?
Yes.
No, the blueberry octane, as I was saying.
That was your number 1. Got it.
Yes, which unfortunately did not make number 1, but it did make second place. Blueberry Octane by Rosin King. Excellent people, again, over at Glass Meadows over there. They've got a lot of, an array of excellent products other than the Rosin King. And number 1, which I wasn't, opposed to. I like this one. It just didn't come in, right away to immediate mind. The Maple Nectar Live Rosin by Onyx. This was a vibe. I think it was the perfect mix of earth, pine, and sweetness that made you think of a warm fall morning.
That's a unique flavor, maple nectar. That's
You think you
unique.
would like
Right?
that?
Yeah, you
like,
know what? I'll probably go for the blueberry because blueberry is always like
You like the
all-time
piney shit,
favorite.
but you like the piney shit?
No, I probably would. I would try it, but I would go for the blueberry first.
I agree with
I
that.
would go for the blueberry first. Too.
There was
Everybody likes blueberry.
Everybody
there
likes
was
blueberry.
another blue.
That's why they
Todd,
call them
based on that
blueberries.
description, there was another blueberry. There was a blueberry sour that Sun did in their solvent collection that didn't taste like blueberries. It tasted like where blueberries grow, like in the center of like a pine forest.
Okay.
All right.
All right, what's next?
Well, that would be the solvent extracts. And okay, well, we'll get to that in a minute because I was just talking about that.
Those?
But number one, yeah, was the I believe this might have been the first or second review I did. This is Onyx's Z-Pie Live Resin Diamond Sauce. Z-Pie is I usually see this in more of a sativa. It doesn't surprise me this went in a hybrid. But excellent cakey pastry kind of taste to it. A little bit of citrus with it. Really widened your eyes and got you motivated to do what you had next on your list.
Oh my God.
So how is handling that product, the diamonds and sauce?
It's like lemon
It's
meringue pie.
honest.
Yeah.
It's concentrate.
What is it?
Just load it into the vaporizer. It is
I'll tell you in a second.
the diamond
I know it's
sauce is more
concentrate.
smooth.
Yeah, as far as that brand and that with diamonds and salt, there's different brands consistency with the same, with diamonds and salt are a little bit different sometimes. Is it
Right. Some are smoother than others. Yes.
Right.
This one was really smooth.
good?
right.
But number two on the list, again, I love these guys. I've done plenty of content with them. The guys over at Illicit put out the live batter lemon tree punch. I actually had the joy of trying. I think a year before I actually did the review for this, and excellent. My rule for a lemon concentrate is that if it doesn't remind me of a lemon bomb candy, then it's doing something wrong. And this did everything right. This was some potent ass lemony lemon, and it was just delicious. And then coming in at number one, I was just talking about this: the sour blueberry cured live resin batter by Sun Extractions. This was an adventure for me. I tried it and I was like, well, I'm not tasting sweet blueberries or anything like that. And then I opened my mind a little bit and thought, okay, well, let's paint a scene in my head. And it really tasted like where blueberries would grow, in the center of a piney grove.
So was that your number one?
No, that was not my number one for the solvent was actually Trot Pop. By Sun Extractions.
Got you. All right, cool. Is there any more? we got.
Yes, another one of my specialties. So
The Happy Snacks.
the winners
Gummies.
of the Happy Snacks, which I guess they're going to call them.
What is a Happy
definitely wasn't
Snack?
what they called them. I guess any stoner edible. The gummies section. Number 3, Elion Cannabis's. This was Bango. Bango's Sour Splash. These were. I've never had a sour edible before. These were really good, and I think they really played on the I forget what fruit they were, but whatever fruit they were really, really. I think it was honestly a fruit punch. So I think it really just played on the liveliness of the fruit selection and really made you wake up. So that was really good. Number 2, Zuby's RSO gummies for sleep, I believe these were. And these were, I did any of the sleep gummy reviews right before bed. And these were definitely the ones that knocked me out the hardest. So props to them on that if you're trying to comatose people through weed.
Nice.
And then number 1, and I actually didn't know these guys once, so I'm really happy to hear this. Shout out to Good Times Flower. They made a excellent lemon vape that I judged last year in the Best in Grass event. The Hokkaido watermelon gummies by Good Times Flower. I assume Hokkaido is some Japanese fruit. I've yet to do the research on it. I don't know what Hokkaido really is, but it was a scene. This one. It was. I feel like there was not just the fruit of the watermelon, but there was also like herbal notes in there too.
What'd you say, Jeff?
Cannabis.
Would you recommend people buying the gummy package?
The kit or just any of them?
The kit.
Well, it's not. I mean, for next year, yes. Based on this, absolutely.
I mean, how about this kit right here? Did you have this kit, or you just?
If they could go back and get it, yes, absolutely. I would recommend they would have gotten it. Real quick, I wanted before you do. I was just talking about how
shit.
out of the solventless.
This is my.
Hold on a second. My bad, guys.
Hokkaido
guys
is
smoke?
I
the
was saying, I think
second,
Hokkaido is a province in China.
right, second largest, northernmost of Japan's 4 major
yeah.
islands.
Well, now I know. It's a
So
watermelon
it's just like
that's
saying
grown in
New York
Hokkaido.
watermelon
Yeah.
gummies, you know,
Yeah.
Hokkaido, New York, whatever.
They had to go
Okay.
Japanese
So
with
what
it.
we
I
got?
respect it.
Aren't there gummies called Hokkaido gummies to begin with?
Again, I
knows?
think it's just
Could
named
be.
after the province.
Yeah.
It's where-
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
All right, what we
okay.
got next?
Non-gummies.
Well, yes, we have the non-gummies, such as baked treats, tablets, and such. And chocolates, as comes in by number 3, which again doesn't surprise me. Onyx, they're milk chocolate bites, solventless. I have had chocolate edibles before. I have not had solventless chocolate edibles before, so I can only imagine these were divine. So shout out to Onyx for that. Number 2, this doesn't surprise me at all because this has surfaced within the past year that no one else has really done. A spread, the hazelnut spread, which anyone else getting other vibes off of that besides cannabis? The hazelnut. But anyway,
Hazelnut, yeah.
by Schnick Snacks.
What did you, hazelnut?
It's a hazelnut that's high.
No, I mean I
not a
get it.
German
I get
hazelnut.
it. I get it. I get it. It's very uniquely done. I like that.
Basically,
I thought you
like,
said what?
It's a neat idea.
If you haven't had
Yeah, medicated.
If you haven't had a Schnick Snack, have a Schnick Snack. They make excellent Rice Krispie treats. Their pastry selection is excellent. And then number 1, again, here's more to my point. One of their treats I forgot, and that shout out to Schnick Snacks. 2 places you took in the same category. That is a flex right there. Rainbow Cloud Bar Macro Dosette by Schnick Snacks. I have seen this packaging before. This product looks really good, and now I have to go try it.
He's giving me fucking Bob Barker vibes. Come on down.
Come on down,
and try
get some weed psychosis.
and try a fucking Schnick Snack while you're at it,
Some
y'all.
incredible edibles from Schnick
Spay and
Snacks.
neuter your dog.
It's tonight's show is all right. I don't know what the hell's going on with our some weird shit's going on with our headsets. I got to figure
Spay
this
and
shit
neuter
out.
yourselves because we don't need more people on the planet.
Right on.
I think
There.
that was the last one.
Good. So that's the last one. So Jeff, why don't you bring up my screen, and then I'm going to show you guys. Some stuff that we did, some videos that you'll see that we did here. All right, here we go.
I'm glad we got to know you. We're getting to know you even better. This is going to be good. We're excited, guys. We're here tonight at the New Jersey High Times Cannabis Cup. We're at the Steel Pier. We're Cough Country TV. We're live on Cough Country News, Late Night Green. We're also live on High Times channel. So we are extremely excited to do this tonight. This is my new friend, Chandel.
Hello, how you guys doing tonight?
Hey, what's up, Chandel? Throw the headset on.
What's up, what's up?
How
you guys
are
doing
ya?
tonight?
What up,
I'm
man?
good. I'm happy to be here at High Times.
We're happy to have you.
I started a friend right here. Here's the most important question. Are you high?
I'm high, but I'm trying to get higher.
That's right.
I'm at High Times. I need to have some higher times. You feel
Guys,
me?
let me.
I don't think so, pal.
Where was Creed? Where was Creed singing, "Can you take
Ben has
me
done that's been magical
higher"?
is not only share dabs with Phil, but calm Phil down from the point of wanting to murder people.
Yeah.
I mean, I did what I said.
So I think that personally is a favor that you just.
And I want to honor my friend Ben, and I want to thank him for actually bringing the dabs to the table. And I'm not, listen, guys, I'm not talking about regular dabs. Look at this container here. This is no
got
joke.
dabs aplenty.
Look at this container.
Yo, Ben
man.
brought this shit.
He brought this
Dude
shit.
had the kitchen Tupperware filled with. He was the kid who had the kitchen Tupperware filled with action figures, but now it's dabs.
That's how they
Twax.
operate.
That hit right in the twacks, guys.
Hit you in the twacks, huh?
I got twaxed.
Yeah. So, guys,
This is the XJ13.
Yeah, that's Cushy Labs.
I like it.
Yeah, shout out to Cushy
Pretty
Labs.
Labs supplied us good that night. They came
Yeah.
over, dropped
We
a
don't have to live
plethora
underground.
of stuff.
We don't even
I
have
like-
to
this is
wonder
one of my
what the
favorite
best
ones,
strains
Bucket.
are. We get to taste them. Look at this.
And
My
look
man
at-
right here. Fire.
look
Here
at-
you got the fire.
Here's the other thing, guys. You guys are
Go over there and see Bucket.
Yo, I got some papers.
Go see
I got some
Bucket.
papers.
What's
Here's the
going
other
on?
thing, guys.
Bucket, we're sending somebody over. My man's got a fat sack.
Let me see.
Let me see.
He said,
Oh,
let
you
me-
just ended it there. That's great. Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah, we ended it.
We don't have to live underground.
We keep talking about it, but I mean, guys, this is the High Times Cannabis Cup.
Well, I think it's important to note that for a majority of the history of these cannabis cups, they have been done underground. This is not something they have not
is that
been
right?
People's Choice Awards, and they have been basically, you know, it's.
We read about it.
That's right.
So this is the first time it was.
Not the first time, but then
and it wasn't the people didn't judge them. It was
I
like
hope
the
you told
industry
the
and
story
them.
about the suit, if there was one.
Foreign countries.
Wanted to do something big for this High Times event. I wanted
this is a
to
good
dress
one.
the part for something, you know, monumental like this, and I think I did a good job.
Make sure you save it for Sunday. You
Uh,
need something to go to church.
No, I'm saving it for, you know, ludicrous events where I want to, like, just
Oh, fuck.
act wild and show up in heavy contrast. So funerals and such, you know.
Saving it for
I hope you told the
grandma
story
was a
about
good
the suit, if
lady,
there was
and
one.
what? Why are you guys making a deal about the suit? What's up?
Yeah, that shit was.
Yo, make sure you put that in the dry cleaner.
I hope you told.
Over here we've got the Old Man of the Mountain, which
Old
is
Man of the Mountain.
a
Shout out. We're gonna have him on the
company.
show. We're in
We do
communication
everything
right
from
now.
On the street to book signings or big parties like this one with me, the Hash Queen, whatever. We've also got the Ganjier Guild here. We've got about 5 or 6 different certified Ganjiers that came from all over the country to be here for free to build the culture and education for Atlantic City. If you're talking terpenes, THC, or maybe thiols, esters, or you want to curate a menu, that's what we're here for.
Right on. Shout out to Old Man of the
Real
Mountain.
quick, I wanted, before you do,
Here we
I
go.
was just talking about how out of the solventless concentrates, the blueberry octane you guys submitted was my favorite. It was such a delightful split between berry and diesel.
Yeah,
It's a beautiful gas, and I would say there's nothing else on the planet where you're like, oh, gas taste. That's good. That's good. Only weed. Only weed.
just have a new jam out. We have some like diamonds and sauce.
You guys released a jam?
I'm so excited to try that. You ended it there. I love that. You guys got a jam?
Real
We're
quick.
good. We're good on the
I
edits.
was just for the High Times Cannabis Cup. Who is who within the world of New Jersey cannabis? Between edibles, pre-rolls, vapes, concentrates, flour, you name it.
Hey, look, we were fortunate enough to be judges.
Yes, sir.
Taste a few of the
Well,
items.
everybody's got to be a judge.
I did it 3 times.
This is a People's Choice Award.
So, guys,
I did
the
3
reason
times.
there, the reason, just so you know, the reason there was like an echo on the sound is because had a speaker out there. We were playing our music, and we were probably doing it too loud, and we were getting a little bit of loop back through the mics. But again, learning.
This is the High Times Cannabis Cup in Atlantic.
Make a bunch of short form Instagram content for dispensaries, and my biggest number one thing is I don't want nobody's page to be flagged. Everybody should be recommendable because the point of social media is to reach a new audience and to reach new potential customers.
Social.
They have meta ads. You can geo target. You're already reaching people in your area just by geolocation. Boom. So my whole goal is just safe Instagram content for high risk industries.
It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
we need some fucking help from Shandell, to be honest with you.
Make a bunch of
Shandell,
short form
nice.
I got
Instagram
2
content
strikes
for
on the one
dispensaries.
fucking channel.
I think next year they should maybe branch out a little bit and maybe have like a smoke fest or something.
Giant hot box.
You leave the ideas to Todd.
Let's do it.
I got you.
I think someone actually did have a hot box set up somewhere.
Because all the products were good.
Listen, there's no losers
The
at all. I
Ferris
mean,
wheel.
the fact that there's a high
Was it
Times
by the
Cup
Ferris
here,
wheel?
everyone gets, a fair chance of getting their products
Oh,
entered.
in the
into
Ferris
it.
wheel.
And then it's a People's Choice Award. So I think everybody here is winners. Everybody here who's participating in this is winners.
Facts.
Now, somebody actually had like a
Like,
booth
that
that looked
wasn't-
like a phone booth.
They
They
weren't
called it the hot
advertising
box.
that hot box in the Ferris wheel, but they were also saying there were people smoking in the Ferris wheel.
I'm sure.
Oh,
they
by
were.
the way, the post that she did in the
Yo,
Ferris
that would
wheel.
be nice hot box in
Yo,
that Ferris wheel.
Yo, that dude, we were going to do that ourselves.
Enclosed.
We couldn't get there before she did because we were doing the broadcast. But she went up and did that. That thing went viral.
Who did it?
Shandell went up and
Oh, yeah?
it went viral. There's got like 300 and some thousand views
Yeah,
on
that's
the fucking
what's
shit.
up.
Yeah, she did a good job. Shout out to Shandell. Great job. She's totally
Yeah.
professional. And listen, I ran into Shandell at the after party. the VIP after party. She's working there too. She had
she was the whole time she was there.
She's
She's got a new pre-roll coming out.
Yeah, so
Good for her.
she might have been blasted, but she was working, man.
Yeah.
She was on top of her shit. So
Yeah, she gave us a sample to pre-roll.
yeah, shout out to Chandel. She's for real, man. For real. All right, well, let's bring us back here. Guys, we had a great time at High Times, and, there's going to be more of that.
Still Pier.
Basically, I'm being told that, we're going to be potentially doing an awards post-game type of show here at the studio with High Times.
Right.
So
Yeah, very cool.
There's some stuff we're talking about. We're excited about it. So, guys, New Jersey. And I heard that there's going to be some potential, winners kits put out as well. So,
Like
There's
samples?
a lot of stuff.
You going to go get a winner's kit?
Well, I think a winner's kit might find its way here. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
That would be a fun thing.
Feel me?
I've definitely had to get one.
And I might have even heard we might have some winners submissions here like as early as like Tuesday of next week. So
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, there's some stuff going down.
Oh, and of course, I'll be out of town next week.
Oh, Bill, who the fuck's gonna do the news?
I'll do it.
will.
I'll do it on vacation.
I'd like to see Todd behind the news desk. I don't know. You think?
Oh, I would love to see that too. Actually,
I am the news.
Would you like to do the news next
I'm
week?
the news. I can't do the news and be
He's
the
not
news.
saying if I'm going
news.
to do it, I got to take it over.
Oh shit, you're funny as fuck, man. All
You
right,
could always
so
do the news from the control room. Just you and me do the news.
Bill,
You could train a monkey to
what
do
if
it,
we
for
do the
God's
news
sakes.
remotely while you're in Florida?
That's what I was thinking. That could be
there you
interesting.
Yeah, that could be interesting. We're gonna flex our capabilities with the news.
Are you going to go
see.
live in front of
Bill O live
Mar-a-Lago?
from Florida. Hell
Yeah, where will you be?
I'll be in
He
St.
don't even know where you're
Petersburg.
going.
St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg, yeah.
Listen,
Oh, you
I'm
got to do a live dispensary review. They got weed down there, right? Florida?
No,
Yeah,
not legal
catch-
down
You
there.
need a med-
They're
you need
medical.
a-
They're
you need a-
medical.
You can
Yeah.
go in without a medical card.
Yeah,
you can go in without a medical card. You just can't shop.
Okay. Well, that's
I
more.
did go into some
If
kind
you
of store, but it was all
if you explained
CBD.
what you were doing, there's a chance they'd let you film. But I personally would want to see
that's
Bill
no
O
fun.
of Cough Country News
That's
reporting
no
outside
fun.
of Mar-a-Lago.
You know what? That's an interesting idea. I got an idea for after the show. Bill.
All right, cool.
Bill O.
Yay!
All right. So, guys, did you ever wonder? So, have you ever wondered if you traveled the world, what the top 15 countries are that are friendly to weed? The places that if you smoke weed, you should go to?
I don't know. Jamaica, I would think, right? It's
Well,
got to be up there.
We're going to see if it's on the list or not. We have a list tonight, guys, and what we're going to do here right now on Late Night Green is we're going to tell you the destinations where weed is great and legal. Now,
Canada.
we might disagree with some of these. I don't think these are all going to be unanimously decided, so we'll decide. I think there's somewhere on the list that I'm going to have a big problem with, but
Really?
yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
What don't you have a problem with, Phil?
You.
Put it.
You're the only.
on
You're the only thing. You're the only person in the world I don't have a problem with.
my man.
Just go fuck
Thanks,
yourself.
Phil. Yeah, Phil.
Yeah,
Listen,
go
I'm doing.
fuck yourself.
Like,
He
Phil,
always
right?
got a problem with you, Jeff.
Yeah, Bucket, settle down. I'm doing public relations here with Todd and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, look at Jeff. He's in there busy and working. Beautiful.
Jeff's the hardest working man out.
Yeah, no shit. So destinations where weed is great and legal. So let's take a look at. I don't know. I guess we're starting with number 15. I guess that's what we're starting with. I don't know, but we're going to find out.
Let's see.
All right, Bill, what do we got?
This looks like number 1, Netherlands, the ultimate stop.
Okay,
Are we doing it backwards?
No, we're starting at number 1.
I guess so. Because sometimes shit happens like
that's
that.
That's fine.
All right, so
Their
why?
famous states for marijuana tourism includes Amsterdam,
It's not just Amsterdam.
Terneuzen, and Rotterdam.
Okay.
Smoke-friendly places and clubs. Well, you've got the Mellow Yellow over there in Amsterdam, the Bulldog in that strangely difficult word to
Turn
say.
his wing.
Turn his
Yeah,
wang.
that's pretty good. Turn his way.
Turn his wang. And Checkpoint Coffee Shop in Amsterdam and Bluebird in Amsterdam. Limit of marijuana possessions, 5 grams or less.
That's not
That
much.
doesn't seem
That's
like
not
very
much.
much.
So
That's
just
like a joint.
Just got to buy some every 2 days. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay.
They do have marijuana fines. 75 euros, I suppose that is. Possession up to 30 grams. 2 years of prison and a 16,750 euro, I guess, fine for possession above 30 grams. Wow.
Okay.
So what happens between 5 and 30? Just a regular, up to 30 grams. You just get the possession.
75.
Yeah.
So where's the number 2 place?
Bill, we got.
Yeah,
we
and that's
gotta-
number
we
one. That
gotta-
can't be number one.
What bucket?
I believe it, and I think that makes me want to go. That makes me really want to go.
I mean, in my opinion, I think Amsterdam for many, 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 many years was the place to go. I'm not so sure of that anymore.
Canada.
Number.
Welcome to the
Completely
Netherlands,
legal.
where I am the bucket man. of the bucket.
Canada.
I wish we didn't use cannabis culture as a fucking as an example for this, but okay, we'll live with it.
Hey,
We'll live with it.
Completely legal.
Well, they think I stole their logo with Cough Country News, just so you know, and that's not the case. So,
who?
So Canada, you know, they've always been a good place to get our weed back in the 80s, 90s.
Anytime we went there.
Good weed. From
They are accredited. I mean,
Yeah.
what was it? I said this before. Justin Trudeau leaving office was the first world leader to ever accredit cannabis to the growth of their country. We get all our machines.
and now he's fucking
brands
Katy Perry.
Wow.
Weird.
Right.
Aside from that, we get all our machines to make pre-rolls and concentrates from a company in Canada who the CEO is knighted.
He's a knight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't that awesome? Like, we can go up to the automotive industry, the pharmaceutical industry, and be like,
a
"Listen,
real knight.
you guys have all your money and whatnot. I don't think any of you guys are knighted."
Well, actually, to be honest with you, we went through something called the King's Feast, and during that process and that ceremony, we all were knighted.
It's true.
So,
that's right.
and that's not a one night thing. That's you're a knight forever.
Sir Phil.
That's
And
right.
that's a pun he just did there. Also, we should invite him. We should find out how to contact him and invite him to the next King's Feast. Because
All right.
what's a
All right.
King's
So-
Feast without a real knight?
Number 3.
So what's about Canada though? What's
say
the attributes?
Oh, go back. So it's 30 grams or less. You can have fines. I guess the first offense is, what are they charging you U.S. dollars for your fine? Why, if you get a fine in Canada, are you not paying? See, they want they want more than their own dollar is fucking worth. Jesus Christ, Canada, my God.
Can't even use a
That's
Canadian
so-
quarter.
I
up
mean,
there.
you can't even pay your own fines in Canada in Canadian dollars. Get the fuck out of here.
You got to go to the
Yo, so
conversion
wait a
office.
minute. Smoke-friendly places. They got the Hot Box Cafe in Toronto.
A retro arcade.
They
That's
got-
kind of cool.
They got the Mega
Vapor Lounge.
Mega Ill in Vancouver.
Vapor Central, Hotbox Cafe. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, it sounds cool, but like I would, if I get a fine there, like I really should be able to pay it in Canadian dollars, straight up. Number 3, the good old U.S. of A.
Here,
Colorado and Washington.
For tourism.
Club Ned.
Colorado and Vapor Spot in California.
Don't know either one of them.
3 grams or less. Ooh.
I can't. How do they say
Or-
that?
Yeah.
It's very misleading.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. You know, they're saying the United States here, and they're listing Colorado and Washington, but they're leaving out New Jersey, where you've got the High Roller Dispensary with their relatively new consumption lounge. Which if you go to AC and you haven't tried out the High Rollers consumption lounge, you gotta go. It's a vibe.
Shout out to those guys. Number 4, Mexico. I'm gonna be, I don't know what to a limited quantity means, but I can tell you that the weed there is dog shit.
I'm agree with you, Phil. Mexico is a place where you just take a fucking week or 2 off and smoke it.
It's that bad.
It's so bad.
Not because
It's
you
that
need
bad.
much time, but because
That
that's
weed
how
is
long it
horrible.
takes to get high off.
That is.
Don't believe that
Tragic.
hype. And they always say, "Oh, I got the good weed." We got the be like, "No, with the best." I got it.
Yeah,
I got it.
They
It's
got
never
it.
good.
They never got it. There's not one time
Well,
I've
yeah,
gone to
Todd.
Mexico. It's trash, brown, dog shit, fucking weed.
Don't smoke in Mexico.
And, yeah,
That it takes. You said 2 weeks because that's how long it takes smoking their weed to get high.
Yeah, exactly.
It won't even take. It will take more than 2 weeks because you can smoke it and smoke it and smoke it. I mean,
what's the deal? Why is it so bad?
It's dog shit. And the
I
only
came
thing
back-
you get from it is that you get to roll something up and smoke something.
Psychological, like you
It's
get,
all
like
just-
you
it's
think
all
you're ready to do
outdoor,
something.
It's got
Yeah.
seeds and
It's like going on a date, but you really don't get none.
Or she's got something else, or she got something else downstairs, and you're
Yeah.
tricked.
That annoys me. That annoys me. That's like cartel central, and they should be putting out good shit. But
That's
They
what
have
I
the
feel like.
capability. They certainly
Yeah.
have the capability
shit
of putting
weed.
out good weed, but they choose to rip us all off. And now that we have good weed, now like I just don't know. Nobody wants that dog shit.
None.
Nobody.
So the
Alright,
question
so, but-
becomes:
let's go.
Are the MSOs acting like the cartels, or are the cartels acting like the MSOs?
Neither.
Well, I'll say this: I'll skip Mexico and go to Belize.
Yeah, that's a good looking.
I would rather go to Belize too, anyway.
No famous states.
So
though.
what's the weed situation like?
The places to go are not promoted in public spaces. You can have 10 grams or less. Marijuana fines, a long-term jail sentence.
So you
and
can
heavy
use it in
fines.
your own
I
property.
find it like all these places that are friendly to smoke.
Yeah.
they
Right.
have some hardcore fines.
Fines? Yeah, what's that about?
Well,
So,
what
Well, I
currency?
think that doesn't surprise me that they outside of America they have a limit and they draw a big fucking red line on it.
Well, who's next? Here we go,
Jamaica.
Bill. Why don't you read this one because this was Bill's guess.
Well, it was
John
my
Leonard.
guess, but I don't know. Let's see here. Jamaica, completely legal. Famous states are Coral Cove,
Yep.
smoke-friendly places, the Cannabis Club, Jamaica. Limit for possession is 56
2
grams.
ounces.
Yeah.
2 ounces.
Yo, shout the fuck out to you guys.
Wow, way to go. Fines
Or
include
better known as
$5
$5 for the
locals
locals.
for the
Fuck
slap
yeah.
for an extra penalty.
Well, let me translate that for you. So in Jamaica, you could smoke a lot, but if you're at the resorts and all that, it's frowned upon because of the people. But they allow you to smoke. But if you get caught by the cops, that's the shakedown.
Yeah,
give you the $5.
$5. I'll
No,
give $5.
it ain't no. It's not $5. You believe that shit if you want to. It'll be a few $100.
on the roadside.
Yeah, in other words, the cops pull you over and see you, or you're paying a couple $100.
There's no the
$5, really? Come on.
the justice is different there.
Yeah.
What does it mean with a slap for an extra penalty? Like, will the cop actually
Probably
slap you?
quite-
No, it's probably the extra couple hundred that Todd is that Todd Father's talking about. The
$5.
slap, the slap
Yes.
comes when it ain't $5.
The locals maybe $5. Let them go.
For
foreigners,
$5.
give up all your money.
You ain't paying $5.
$5 with a $295 processing fee
So Argentina, number 7.
in private spaces.
I didn't know. I didn't know this one.
So Buenos Aires is the place to go. Smoke-friendly places is the Koenig Center in Almagro and Cannabis Club in Buenos Aires. The fine, for euro is 60 for, what's that, 5,000?
60
to 5,000?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From smuggling to
It's a
trafficking.
wide range.
So that really
And there's
just
no
is-
limit for possession?
I don't know why you would smuggle
Also,
if you can
wait.
go there and buy it at the fucking spot.
Yeah.
So wait, let's break that down real quick. So it's can you go back to that real quick? So it's 60 to 5,000 euros for trafficking and smuggling. So let's be logical about this. 5,000 would obviously be like the borderline before a prison sentence of like a large amount. The 60 euros sounds like someone smuggling a dub, which that's just ridiculous.
I'm just wondering if you can get steak in jail there because they got good steak.
They do, yeah.
You heard?
I doubt if you get
Argentina
good
steak
You're not getting good steak in jail.
Okay.
Well, the question is, do they make a better steak than the
Unless you're part of the
Hughes Diller
cartel.
made?
No, the answer is no.
Ecuador,
100%.
legal for personal use.
Okay.
All right, that's
Ecuador.
So that's
I know the women look good in Ecuador.
Fuck y'all.
Believe that.
good. Famous states, is that Quito?
Yup.
Smoke-friendly places in the Greenie. The Greenie.
Yep.
Yeah, you all right?
These are new glasses. Limit for possession, 10 grams or less. And fines, Pretty F or imprisonment?
Petty
Petty
F.
F.
Or imprisonment.
Petty fine.
What is petty F? Petty fine?
I guess petty fine.
Petty fines. And
Okay.
what my thing here is that previously it said in personal spaces before, like it's specified each time. Legal for personal use doesn't tell me anything about where we can use it, and they only told us club. So are you able to just like use it as freely? Does it have to be inside? Like they're not really getting specific with this one.
Right, but here's what I do know. If you guys want to know the answer to that, put the comment in the comment below, and I guess that Bucket will do some research and figure that out.
Yeah, he gonna let us know.
I will.
Right on. Next,
I will.
Peru. So we're staying in this. We're sticking to
South America.
Yeah, this
allows personal possession.
Straight up.
Which that tells me something about the location, about where you can at least you can
Yeah,
walk
Pizza
around with
Street.
it
Of
for
course, it's on
possession.
Pizza Street because if you get the munchies, then you can just get the pizza right there as well.
Yeah,
You can
that's
eat
a good
the ground.
combo. Paracas.
Pizza Street.
Sounds like a weed
8
store.
grams or less. That's cool. Like a quarter ounce. Fine.
8 to 15 years imprisonment. Jesus.
In case or trafficking or small misconduct. Damn.
So small misconduct means that if they find that you're high and acting up, then you could go to jail for 8 to 15 years.
If you wear that damn suit out there, they're gonna lock you up. That's small misconduct
for 8 to 15 years.
No, that's some bullshit. That's what that is. That's the bullshit.
Here we go. Uruguay.
Uruguay. Yeah. Go ahead. Dare you.
Oh, okay.
Vegas
That's
States.
just like, yeah, do it. Whatever.
Montevideo. Smoke-friendly places. Gourmet Cannabis Club. Hey, that sounds pretty nice.
That sounds good. It sounds like you can get a fucking meal there and some weed.
Yeah. The limit is 40 grams or less per month.
That's cool.
So that's interesting. What if the cops pull you over on Monday and you have 40 grams? You better not have any more for the rest of the month?
I'm more about the thing that they're like, yes, go ahead, but if you have over 40 grams, then you're going to jail.
And you could get 2 to 10 years of imprisonment.
Christ.
Sweet.
For, I guess, 40 grams or more per month.
I'm not going there. Next.
Belgium.
Portugal. For personal use.
We'll go back to Belgium for a
Certainly,
second.
yeah.
Personal possession only.
Yeah, you can't share it with anyone.
Brussels. The Cannabis Social Club seems to be the popular one in Brussels, and you can have 3 grams or less with the fine of imprisonment on misconduct. So no imprisonment for possession, it seems like, at all, but only if you get high and act a fool.
You can't even have an eighth.
What
so
happens if you have, too many grams?
You can't even have an eighth.
Maybe that's imprisonment.
I guess
I
it would
doubt
be
you
a
go
fine.
straight to
I guess
jail.
if they did less than
Yeah,
a
you
fine.
don't go straight to jail. You get a fine.
Oh,
You get a
okay.
fine. It's just not telling you what it is. All right, next. Portugal.
Certainly a yes.
Yes.
I go there.
I go there too. Club Cannabis de Lisboa. Succulus Smoke Shop. 25 grams or less, 3 to 5 months imprisonment. And Lipson.
3 months to 5
This
years.
is the chillest one so far.
Yeah,
and this
3
is
Yeah.
this is like one of the lower ones.
Yeah, I'd definitely go to Portugal, Lisbon.
Yes, that's we
I
approve
would go
of
to
that.
Portugal for more than the first one because like this is like what? Oh wait, no, I read that wrong. But it's still fine. Like, yeah.
I mean, yeah. Next.
There's Portugal.
Spain.
Decriminalized for personal use.
Yeah, I've been to
So
Spain.
that just means you get a
There was
fine.
no weed when I was there.
Yeah, there's
Uncertain.
when I was there.
New Amsterdam Cannabis Social Club.
I wonder when they changed it.
I want to know what these
Uncertain
social clubs
for
are like.
personal use. Euros.
maybe
302 years of imprisonment.
maybe we need to go on a European tour and go check out these social clubs and shit.
That's weird. That's weird. Like, think about that in American terms. All right, you're going to spend 2 years in jail and you got to pay us $500. What?
Shit.
I wonder if the jails have siestas.
That I can't imagine that they do. Can't imagine that they do.
At number 14, we've got Switzerland.
Limited bearings only. What does that mean? Zurich, Bern, and Basel are where you can go. Smoke
So
friendly.
you can have 4 plants at home. They call it home plantations, but that's plants. And shout out to Switzerland. Get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here. Letting some home grow happen. Good for you guys.
And what's
Shit.
that fine?
I guess
That's their money.
That's their money?
Yeah.
Okay, doesn't sound bad.
I think it's very reasonable.
Yeah.
And they give you guns.
And where was that at?
Oh, that's right.
And they give you guns. So
They give you guns.
Where did that come into this?
No, why is it number 14?
As soon as you get off the airplane.
Oh,
they
where did the
take
guns thing
gun.
come from?
Yeah.
Well, that's
You
just
just
part of
get
their
high and
society.
Military
Yeah,
service.
great.
It's
Because they have the public military service, so they arm everybody, and then you can smoke weed. Like, it sounds like a great place.
It sounds like Miami.
And then number 15, Croatia.
Croatia.
Yeah.
Personal use only. No famous states for marijuana tourism. Smoke friendly is avoided in public places. Limit as much as under 1.5% active content. As much as under 1. What does that mean?
What is that? Wait a minute. Is that percentage?
Yeah,
that means
they're-
nothing.
They're trying to tell you that
You can't smoke weed at all. That's what they're saying, right?
as much as under 1.5 active content. Like, I don't know what that
no
means.
prison term.
You know who might know?
Jeff.
Yeah, that's great.
You know, hang on a
That-
second. Hang on a second. So, I think Mary Jane, we're looking at. Can you go back to that, Jeff? We were looking at the countries. Go back to number 15 if you can. We were talking about the countries where you're allowed to be able to smoke weed, and the last one on our list was Croatia. And then when it says the limit of marijuana possession, it says as much as under 1.5% active. What does that say? Active content. Mary Jane, what does that mean?
So when they say under 1.5% active content, they're likely referring to the concentration of THC, which is the psychoactive compound in cannabis. In other words, it's saying that any cannabis you possess in Croatia must have a THC content below that threshold. Essentially, it's a limit on how strong the weed can be, not the amount you can have.
And that limit on how
Okay,
high
so
you
she
can
really ain't laughing. Basically, it sounds to me you can't have weed at all.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like
That's
to
the
me.
way it sounds like.
Because what weed
There's
is
nothing
under 1.5, unless
Right.
unless we're talking hemp, I guess,
Yeah.
before you burn it.
It's for very frail children with cancer.
Jeff, all right. So, guys, these are the 15 countries you want to go to. We're going to take a break, but before we take a break, do you guys remember doing a story about Ice-T and how he had to shut his dispensary
Yeah,
down?
up in North Jersey. Jersey City.
Well, he's finally surfaced. He's come on, and he's given an interview as to why this happened. Shall we take a quick look?
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
Let's play it, because this guy's unbelievable.
Just opened up a dispensary, and I made a big mistake, and we bought a 12,000 square foot building. We wanted to do manufacturing
Volume down a hair.
and have a consumption lounge in it. But Jersey City, the cannabis board went out. They just left. So now we couldn't get anything. So now we're carrying a $60,000 a month rent on a building, and we're making about $100,000 a month.
Stupid.
So we went out of business. Because we made the mistake of going too big too soon when we should have went small and scaled up.
Small ones.
But they say never a L, only a lesson.
Yeah.
But that was a hard lesson. That was a $2 million lesson.
That's a little L.
But you know, you lose 2, you got to go get 10, and you just got to hustle like that. And you can't keep, you know, at one point in the game, I was putting in $20,000-$30,000 a month just to keep it open. You know, but I'm like, fucks, this shit is not working.
It's not. Yeah, you can't keep doing
you can't even, you know, throwing good money after bad. I'd rather take that 30 grand and put it in something else.
That's a fact.
So yeah, we took an L there, but it is what it is. The marijuana gold rush is over. Dispensaries are like liquor stores.
Nope.
Well, first of all,
So-
I would make a suggestion to Ice-T if you're going to ever open up a dispensary or any other business for that matter. do some fucking homework ahead of time.
Consult
Perhaps
someone who knows what they're
consult someone who knows what you're doing. And if you're going to get into the damn weed business, perhaps you ought to fucking smoke weed yourself, just so you kind of know what's going on. You know what I mean?
So I will say that, Phil, I told you that story about how the women from shout out to Just a Woman Cannabis. They are excellent people. They went to the opening. The opening party he did for that dispensary, and I don't know if you've ever had one of their pre rolls before. They're rolled in flower, like actual like flower, like rose petals and stuff like that. So they did a big pre roll for him, and then they got there and found out. They told him, "Oh, I don't smoke," and I heard that. And I personally thought, thank God it wasn't me, because I would have not been able to help myself from looking heartbroken. So that aside, look. Yes, relevant point you made, but I will counter that by saying that we both know the dude's got a bunch of different hats that he wears. And he, unlike many people in this industry, I credited High Times the same way. He was able to come up and say, "Hey, I made a mistake and I took an L, and we're learning from this."
Well, listen, I'll give him credit.
It's a
for
tough
that.
business.
It's not an easy business, but
he's not the only one that lost money.
No, but this is the arrogance of a celebrity that walks into something thinking they got a full, just because my shit's iced tea, everything's going to be cool, I'm going to be good, I'm not going to have to worry about what the next guy's going to have to worry about. And guess what? The next guy's in business, and you had to shut down because you fucking bit off more than you can chew, right?
Yeah.
Get a business consultant next time.
I just don't feel bad for a guy that doesn't smoke weed that got into the weed business and then he failed.
Well,
Like,
Phil,
let
let me ask you this.
I can't feel bad.
Let me ask you this: do you think that he didn't have other people chirping in his ear about about the direction that he should go with this? Like, I definitely think it was of his idea to open a dispensary, but I definitely think he was taking advisement from the wrong people.
Okay, but that's what
I don't think
celebrities
someone
do.
Exactly.
That's what celebrities do.
Reality of it.
I mean, you got doctors that do the same thing. They got money. They want to get into business. They're not good. They're not good business people. Sometimes, some of them are.
Yeah,
not
some
all
of them are.
As long as they're not
but
doing
a lot
their
of them
job
are
and
not,
taking-
because that's
Right.
not their thing. That's not what they trained to do. They weren't trained to be business people. They were trained to be doctors.
Right. If you
These
got an
guys are
idea,
trained to be
consult someone.
actors. And I get that you want to diversify your portfolio. You want to be able to get other investments. I get it. But do you want to step into a game? You know, he says the weed rush is over. Well, it was over for you, but it ain't over. I mean, actually, you know what? I think we're just getting started, to be honest with you. So, it's over for you, Bo.
I think personally, here's where we are. I agree with him. The what he's referring to, I believe, was the prime gold rush of the opening of dispensaries in New Jersey, and I believe, yes, that is over. What I think isn't over and is just beginning is the official rise of culture and community in New Jersey and beyond with cannabis. The stigma is dying out. More and more content creators are popping up. More and more creatives, more and more brands are opening up about being cool with cannabis. So I think that's what he was referring to in that regard. But again,
sell some kratom.
No, don't.
That's where the dollars is at.
All right, here's where we're going.
Yeah, that's right. For recovering heroin addicts. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's what's going to happen. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back from commercial break, we are going to, what are we going to do, some news?
We can do a little bit of news.
And then we got a strain of the day.
The Pillow with the Cough Country News.
Yeah, we have a strain of the day. So, guys, we will be back right after this.
You're listening to the Late Night Green Show, only on Cough Country TV.
Marijuana is huge.
So many dispensaries have resorted to a bland, impersonal shopping experience, where you often don't even get to see a sample of the cannabis you're planning on purchasing before you buy it. If you're looking for that extra personal touch, come check out High Roller Dispensary in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Our staff are avid cannabis connoisseurs who are sure to help you find the strains that fit you best. Whether you're looking for premium flower, edibles, concentrates, or tinctures, we have you covered with over 100 different strains to choose from, all of which are able to be seen, smelled, and thoroughly examined in our elegant showroom. If you're in a rush, we offer a seamless online ordering system that allows for in-depth exploration of all that we have to offer. So whether you're a novice or a seasoned stoner, be sure to stop by High Roller Dispensary and we'll make sure you're floating on cloud 9 by the time you leave.
Right around here, 15 inches, maybe if you're younger, you go up to 19 inches, you know? Yeah, you know, you already went the big age.
Sometimes a CIO might make commitments to a CEO that they just can't fulfill, and it's very hard to succeed in those environments. You really want to be able to set the expectation right up front.
How would you feel with no sex, no weed for a month or two? I'm going to be really angry.
Just feel sorry for Jake.
Yeah, Jake's going to get fucked up.
Wow, this is
Phil. Yeah, for
this is all you. This is the Cough Country OG pink hoodie.
How many black people have you seen in me? Have you seen a black man here? Yeah, other than me. Why isn't there no black people here? Have you seen any black folks other than me here? Why do you think there's no black people here?
I hope one day you get some, and hopefully in those 2-3 strokes, you don't catch a stroke, you don't pass away. All I know is this man is desperate and he needs a shorty.
Is your cannabis company still using smoke signals to advertise? There's a better way.
This is real cannabis culture, how it actually feels. Not the stereotype, not the joke. This is how we build. Late night green when live at 2 a.m. Harlem, a porter hit the street again. No scripts, no polish, just the truth we found. Built a network from the underground. This is all country. No sticks, no seeds, just news. This is called country. This is called country.
All right, guys. Oh, I got echo. Jeff, fix that, please. There we go. All right, cool. We are back, guys. What's going on? Late Night Green, Late Night Edition. And, yeah, man, just some random fucking Thursday. What's going on, man?
Philly Phil, what's happening, man? Yo, what's going on? Tell me about the Flyers tonight. Tell me something good.
Let's look at the score.
Tell me something good.
I don't think it's going to be good, bro, because I showed you the score during the game, and it's not good.
Well, they were down 0-2 before tonight.
It's 4-1 final. Now they're down 3-0.
Oh, shit, damn.
It's not good.
It's over for us.
It's looking bad in Philly. What, the Sixers down 0-2?
And they're going to, yeah.
To the Knicks.
Yeah, it's not good.
The Phillies have been doing pretty good lately.
It's not great.
Right?
It's
the
not
Phillies
great.
are the hope right now. Who would have known?
And the Phillies were doing so bad, like fired the coach, and then all of a sudden they ripped off like fucking 8 out of the last 10 and shit.
Shit, we gotta go deep in Philly. We gotta go with with the Union or something. You know what I'm saying? Soccer team. Pull out our old shit.
That ain't my thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Every time you touch that, it goes. I gotta check your wires. Put push this in all the way right here. I think
Okay,
that's.
we'll
I
check
think
it.
it's loose.
That's it.
All right.
I don't know what's going on with your equipment.
You're mishandling it.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
mishandling.
You're
it.
mishandling Phil's
like
equipment.
this for 3 years, all of a sudden tonight. It's
All right. Bring bucket. Bring bucket
Okay.
back, and then we're going to do some news. Then we're going to do a strain, and then we're going to smoke it and get out of here. So, Bill.
Phil.
Oh, before we get started, why don't we? You've this wonderful video that was played during the news. I'd like to play it.
Well, yeah, that sounds great. It was while we were at the Cannabis Cup, and you guys were having such a lovely time at the front of the pier.
Yes.
I walked around and met a lot of really, really neat people. Like I met the guys from, that place, and
that place.
And it was really cool. I met some really nice people, friendly people, got to talk to some people. And so they put together a little teaser of some of those interviews. And hopefully we can see some of those interviews later this week.
All right, guys.
But here's the teaser.
Sit back.
So, guys,
hold
what's
on
your
a second.
story?
I was
The Atlantic
going
City-
to set this up. Sit back, get your popcorn, and enjoy Bill O with Cough Country News. Now you can play it.
A smoke shop. What is that? Is it recording?
Outlet.
Here right now with Sour Family Farms. I'm with Celeste from Bango Bodega. All right, we ready? A student, right?
Yeah, he's currently one of my students.
I'm here now with Tom, and I saw this piece you got here. Hey guys, it's Bill, and I'm still here at High Times. What's it actually called here? Thank you, cameraman.
Yes.
And I'm here with Cody and Mark.
Fabian.
It's about an ounce of weed.
Dude, I can't have you trashing another company.
Exactly.
Back, I'm still here at the Atlantic City. Listen to me.
Elion feels the lid.
We specialize in live resin, but we do cured too.
I'm not really worried about it.
Yeah, me either.
A quarter ounce of moon rock.
Told you I'd fuck it up. Preferably one of the good ones.
One of the worst ones, actually.
We're high. Okay. No. I got this. Because I'm an elderly person, and
How does that make me feel? Now go fuck yourself.
We got Bango Bites. We have Dank Diamonds.
Fabian, you were talking to me earlier about a lot of stuff.
you could say that, but I can't talk.
No, I thought this was the Cannabis Cup. What's your Insta?
Burrow.baker.
Thank you for stopping by.
Absolutely. And don't worry, all the fuck ups because we were high, I'll edit those out. I'm not trashing a company. You're trashing. I think so. High Times Cannabis Cup. Okay, yeah. The only one that would come tonight.
This is a weed, mummy, fun.
Shit, I gotta get that on camera. Are you good with that? Sticking the microphone in your face? Dispensary of the Dead. How long have you been doing glass? What's the soup can?
So my last name is Saplicki. In high school, my nickname was Soup.
So it's stuck. If I were rolling a joint like that, I'd need about 7 of those papers. That is fucking awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
You enjoy your work, you don't work any day.
That's true.
Well, Bill,
That was a good cut.
that's quite the showing of you.
It seemed a little more coordinated when I was doing it, you know?
Wow.
Yeah.
The magic of editing.
Yeah, the magic of editing. And met some nice people.
Yeah, a lot of people out there.
I very much
It
was
was-
enjoying the moments where you were kind of sputtering on like. So what was the?
Yeah.
And then just cut.
Hey, Jeff.
Welcome to the place where we are right
It
now.
looks like we're peaking a little bit. I'm looking at the meter from in here, and it looks like you're getting some peaking when we're talking. Not bucket, but it looks like our feed from the studio here is a little high. Okay, cool. So with that said, Bill.
With that said,
why don't we talk about some of the items that you covered earlier?
Yeah. We had some good stories tonight.
Why don't we talk about the Connecticut first, because I can see that's on tap.
So they voted Tuesday to keep the current 34% cap on flour. And this is a couple of weeks ago they voted to eliminate the cap, but now they're putting it back in.
Well, why? Well, let me ask the obvious fucking question.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are we putting caps on flour? Do we know that? Does anyone here know why we're putting caps on flour in Connecticut? Bucket, do you know? Jeff?
I keep hearing this, and it keeps like at one point I rationaled the caps as people not wanting to, or brands or businesses or the state not wanting people to resell or something like that. But every year that passes and more time, I'm losing reasons to rationale why we're putting caps on things like this.
Well, Representative David Ridicolano of Trumbull, he argued against the higher limits, saying that the higher limits would make it easier for people to become addicted.
That's not true.
Well, see, yeah, I think that what they're trying to do is give the perception that if it's too strong, then it's going to be dangerous. So I think they just want to put a limit on it, and it might, in some ways, be positive in a way to keep it legal or keep it moving.
Really?
Because if they want to say it's too strong.
But if they don't want 34, what
Can I
do
just
they?
ask a question?
Hang on 1 second, Bucket. But if they don't want 34, what do they want? 28?
The limit is 34.
It didn't say in here.
So which is pretty good. That's pretty strong.
That's the new limit or the old limit that got reinstated?
No, previously there wasn't a limit.
No limit.
No limit.
Now there is a limit.
Correct.
34.
34% cap. And then
I'm for no limit.
Yeah, me too.
Well, so Representative Roland Lamar of New Haven pointed out that cannabis naturally has its own limit. I mean, it can't be 100%.
Right.
So
leave it alone.
Yeah.
Bucket, what do you think?
Well, my point was that they're constantly trying to put caps on this kind of stuff. We've seen what too much alcohol can do. We've seen what too much other illicit drugs can do. Is there anyone on record who has smoked weed that is too strong and we've seen the consequences of it? I think the answer is no.
Nope.
So I want to know the pattern I see is that you see countries like China, North Korea, and others that have death sentences for possessing cannabis. You have other countries that jail people, and then us capping it. I'm continually seeing people realizing that cannabis is a liberator. Cannabis frees your mind, and them capping that shows me that they also see that too.
Listen, Connecticut's got their hands all up people's shit, basically. Okay, and I don't understand why. I really don't. I don't think there's a need for it. And I mean, listen. At the end of the day, when you pass a law, somebody's got to get up. There's people who make speeches before this shit's voted on. At the end of the day, what I really want to see is I want to see who stood up and made the speech as to why this was a good idea.
Yeah.
That is probably worth watching.
Yeah, why was it proposed?
Why? Well, what's the logic rationale?
Well, like I said, the one thing was addiction, and
I don't buy
whatever
addiction. Come on,
that's just what you're
I
saying.
don't buy it either.
I don't buy addiction.
I don't buy it either. And,
I
you know
buy.
what? I'll say this too.
The percentage is not going to dictate if you're addicted or not.
No. Nope.
Let's look at it too. That like these percentage laws were written or at least started to be studied upon. Let's say an estimate of like somewhere between the early mid 2000s or something like that, and those laws based on research had to have been made on assumptions that were made on studies of illegal weed or not like dispensary weed. So it even more begs the question, what are they basing this too much weed and it having a risk on people on?
They're Jolly Roger egos, basically, and that's what they're doing. This is how they get their little rocks off by trying to control people's lives, and this is just one aspect of many aspects of our lives.
But
that
you
these
have to ask
fools are
yourself the
trying to
reason
control.
why, though. And
Well-
I feel like cannabis is a medicine. And I'm not saying absolutely this, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone like got like that dangerously high dosage of weed, and it was like, hey, how was that weed? I grew my arm back. It was crazy. It all just happened overnight.
Well, anyway,
listen, there is an argument for it. They're like Tylenol; you can only get it 500 milligrams. Everything's got some kind of a limit.
I'm not justifying, but I
That's
can
a
see that
pharmaceutical.
there is another angle to that.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, maybe saying, hey, just keep it at a non-dangerous level or a not too potent level,
Right.
like you said, like other
You're
drugs.
a very understanding man. You really are.
Well, I
More
mean,
than I am, because I don't think they should be. I don't think
I'm
they.
not justifying. What I'm saying is to not see every angle of it. It is to not
see it.
understand the
Yeah.
totality
I'll
of the
play
situation.
devil's advocate.
All we're trying. The
One
question
break.
is, why are they proposing that? I'm giving you examples of why
and
they
where-
would do it.
Why don't we ask the voice?
So
of,
maybe the question was wrong, right? Okay, so why were
What
they
about-
doing it? For these insane or these type of
Well,
reasons.
let's-
you don't have to like it, but this
Right.
is the
I
reason
want to
why.
know.
Who
What,
may know?
I want to know what Jeff thinks.
Mary Jane.
Oh, Mary Jane can chime in too. I can
okay.
make her.
One legislator pointed out that it could
Mar-
harm our ability to compete with other
Yes,
states.
Bill, I'm right here.
All right.
If you want,
All right, Mary Jane, we're doing a story about how Connecticut is proposing, and not proposing, they enacted legislation about capping the THC potency of their flower, and we're all debating it here, and we all have different opinions. So now you get to give your opinion, and Jeff's going to give his opinion, and we'll move on to the next damn story.
you know I'm all about that balance, Bill. While THC potency caps might frustrate some connoisseurs, I get why they'd aim to keep things moderate, especially for newer users. But as long as we're transparent and folks have choice, I think there's room for all preferences. All right, Jeff, take it away.
Well, before Jeff goes, you're actually saying that we should put this in for new users. So there should be like a new users fucking starter pack with lower THC weed. Is that what
maybe.
you're saying?
Not exactly a starter pack, more like reasonable options. I'm saying if a state decides to keep some flower milder, it's not the end of the world. But I'm definitely not saying we remove the high potency stuff entirely. You know, choice is key. Just make sure people know what they're getting into.
Yeah.
Now, Jeff, what's your take?
Well, forget Jeff for a second. You and the Todd father are saying the same thing.
It's like when you go into the liquor store.
Well, that's what happens when great minds align,
We're
huh?
not saying the same
But I hear
thing.
you.
You and
There's-
Mary Jane are.
What?
You and Mary Jane are kind of saying the same thing, that there's, she's okay with some limits on some lower potency flower.
I never said I was
Todd's
okay
saying
with
he
that.
can
I think we're just vibing on
I
keeping
never
things
said
balanced.
I was okay with that.
At the end of the day, though,
That's your
it's all about
interpretation
making
of it.
sure
All right.
people
Let me
have the
let
right
me
to
reiterate what I said.
I've got mass motherfucking chaos going on, so we're going to have to all stop. We're going to come to a complete stop, and then we're going to find out what the Todd father has to say. If I need Mary Jane, we'll bring her back.
Yeah.
What I thought you and her were kind of saying the same thing.
No, it was not you. The question is, why would they propose a thing like that? Right? It's weird. They're doing it for a certain reason. Don't have to agree with it. I didn't say I was for it. I'm for no limits on it. But you ask what perspective, or why would they even propose something like that? And that's the reasons why. Maybe to put a cap on it so it won't be perceived as something that's wrong. I'm not for it.
I'm not for it either.
Right. So I'm not for that or,
And that's
or protecting it. So I'm just, you ask for the reasons, that's the reasons.
Exactly. Whether folks
That's it.
agree or not, at least everyone gets to weigh in. And hey, these debates keep it
how do
real.
you see it?
How do I see it?
Yeah.
I don't think there should be caps on THC. I don't buy the fact that this is like more addictive if it's a higher THC level. There's not 1 ounce of me that buys into that fact.
Exactly my perspective.
You know what, Phil?
Exactly
I
what I
respect
said.
that stance too. At the end of the day, it's all about informed choices and personal responsibility. I think the key is making sure people have options and education. So
Right,
on to the
well
next
said.
story. Let's roll.
All right, Jeff, real quick. What
You
do
know,
you think?
Phil,
Go ahead, Bucket.
There's an interesting way of looking at this. That if take this interesting analogy, if you eat lettuce and don't stop eating lettuce, you're not gonna get sick. You're just gonna get full of lettuce, and then you're gonna want to stop eating lettuce. I think it's the same. I would hypothesize it'd be the same thing with cannabis. You smoke, and then you realize I'm high enough. I'm full enough.
Jeff.
I'm against any kind of limits because there shouldn't be. But
Right.
I do think that when they make the laws and give out licenses to grow and stuff like that, there should be a stipulation in there that they should have to grow some type of lower THC options for people that cannot handle
Well, that's
the
what they
heavy
have
shit that
now.
they have.
When you go to the dispensary, they got low percentage THC, mid THC. So the choice is already there.
So it's back to what she said: manage your own choices, manage your own consumption.
Exactly. Don't take it away.
You don't need.
Go in and
you don't need the state or the government to
Right.
manage it for you. If the choices, like you said, are already there,
That's right.
then you're good.
You're good to go.
Did I mention I have a smoke machine? It's not fucking working.
Don't announce it. Just do it. Just do it. Don't ever announce it.
Listen,
Exactly.
Bucket. The button
You
was
ruined
supposed
it.
to push and it didn't. I said it and then it didn't fucking work. And then
Nothing works
There should
around
be a
here.
tube.
Sometimes I got to figure out what's buzzing in my motherfucking ears is what I have to do.
You should run selective tubes underneath each of the the tables in front of the chair.
You
So
mishandling
that
the
way you can
smoke
just spray
machine.
someone
I
without
like
them
how
knowing.
I like how the smoke comes up
There it
through the
is.
fucking hole right there.
You should put a fan there.
Yeah. All right. Listen, we got it. What else is up, Bill? One more story.
We're just into chaos right now. Do you want to do Baltimore's $35 million of reparations or Woody Harrelson and Bill Mayer?
Shit, man. I'm going to let Todd
You
decide.
pick. You pick.
Both stories suck.
Woody Harrelson.
All right,
Let's
there
do
you
the
go.
Woody Harrelson story.
Let's see. So Woody Harrelson and Bill Mayer are upset that California is trying to tax the heck out of them.
Then fucking move.
Well, you know, and a lot of people are. I just heard something about that. I believe it's Woody said it's, quote, it's ridiculous that they can just tax the fuck out of you and make it so hard. Anyway, I don't want to bitch and moan. I'm a happy person generally.
That doesn't sound like a happy
No.
person to me.
But Bill
That
Maher,
sounds like a politician. trying
and
to
Bill
make you
Maher
sound
responded,
like they're not pissed off.
I'm not happy about this. I'm never happy when somebody fucks with my money. I'm a gangster like that.
Classy.
Bill Maher.
You are fake news.
That's pretty funny. Well, anybody feel sorry for these two?
No.
And if let me recap. This story is about them being pissed off about taxes.
About the taxes.
I don't give a fuck.
And there's
First,
like 100 taxes, too,
I don't
they
give
listed
a.
out.
I don't give a shit. These guys. I mean, listen.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck.
And exactly like
Good
these
luck,
guys,
California.
I'm tired of listening to rich people tell us that shit in their world is no good. I don't give a fuck, especially Hollywood.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
with
the
it.
taxes they're talking about are the same taxes being paid by all the smaller
I
dispensaries.
and you know and that part and that's a different conversation, Jeff,
So
because
they're not wrong. I just don't.
Y'all
think
don't know
they're
what groceries
fair.
are. You only know what the finished
Right.
product
I
is.
know
ain't wrong,
they're the
but-
wrong they're
but
the
we don't
wrong
care about
messengers.
them.
It's the wrong messengers for this message. And and listen, we can get into talking about California and how ass backwards their laws are. We can talk about how companies have to create and manufacture separate products that they create for the rest of this country, and they have to create separate versions for California. That's costly. We all know it's costly, but it's done by regulation. We can talk about that all day. I was simply commenting on the fact that when these two rich motherfuckers are telling me that their weed business is taxed too high, it's not ringing home with me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's not.
If it was some small distributor.
I would be far more interested,
Sure.
compassionate, and interested, basically.
Yeah.
Tell us about the reparations too, Bill.
You want to hit the reparations?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just want to know, like,
Look at the
what
reparations.
Yeah,
So in
because
Baltimore.
I'm due some motherfucking reparations. What do
Yeah.
you think, Todd?
Shit, get it if you can.
So they had this deal where 35% of the money collected from cannabis sales would be put into a fund for reparations. And the reparations, it was Maryland sought to address some of the harm caused by the war on drugs by directing 35% of cannabis sales revenue to communities impacted.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
How did it go wrong?
Well, there's just a fight between City Hall and an organization called Reinvestment and the Community Reparations Committee.
Did you say fight?
It's a fight.
Okay.
It's a fight. Well, so they came out with this report, and it's been 3 years in the making that they've been collecting the money, and not a single dollar has been paid out. So they've been collecting the money for 3 years, haven't paid out anything.
So did they approve the rule, or are they just holding the money just in case?
They're holding the money.
holding the money.
And they
No,
don't.
no, I mean, but one. So they haven't made a decision.
But they can't. They're having a hard time. They can't get everybody to agree on what's
Right,
going
right.
on.
So in the
now the
meantime-
money just sits there.
Okay, well that's good. I mean, the money's good. It's not going.
It's
Right,
not
at least
gone.
it's not piddling
It's
away.
not
So that's
gone.
good to allocate.
But it's
that.
not going where it's supposed to go.
Yeah, but it's there when they decide.
Yeah, but how long these people got to wait?
Well, but that's hopefully not long. But that's the situation.
They're saying that the first round of funding might be as much as a year away still.
Okay,
That's
so
too
it's
long.
coming.
That's too long.
Yeah, well, hopefully
it's
they
coming.
collect the interest.
If you're impacted by this war, and this money's been set aside for you, why doesn't it get to you?
This is true, but what are you going to do? It's not getting. But the hope is coming.
We're talking about it.
Yeah, it's
maybe we have to
coming.
call out some.
So who should get the money though?
Todd and myself.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Just make it easy.
Yeah, okay.
But who should get the money?
I don't know.
And the war on drugs they're referencing here was the one created by Nixon, right, in the early 70s.
It should go to the businesses that
The 80s was a war on drugs, wasn't the 80s and 90s where they hit hard?
Yeah.
80s.
Was that Nancy
Search
Reagan?
through prison records and find anyone who was in prison for drugs during
Jeff,
that time.
I want Jeff to have a bell where he can play it, and then he plays the bell,
Ding,
and
ding.
then he talks.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, it needs to go to the communities that were impacted by these policies.
Yes.
Like the places where, the drugs were basically turned to, the places in the ghettos. Like in the 80s, like the government was responsible for, and the CIA was responsible for the whole cocaine problem and just all that shit. Like.
But I guess the question comes down to, yes, it should go into those communities, but in what way? Yeah, how?
Them to the people that were incarcerated, people that went to jail, paid,
Well,
or
not
the
to
people
individual
who, or the
people,
people
but
who
to
started
programs that build
businesses,
the community.
got licenses in the cannabis space because they were affected by this negatively. Some of that money should go to them so their businesses can fucking flourish.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
It's tough.
But this is what happens when you give a fucking city a responsibility. They usually fuck it up.
Yeah.
Because there's too many fucking hands in the pie.
Well, when they
In the
set
pot.
this up, however many years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, when they set it up and said 35% of the taxes will go to help the communities,
Yeah.
they should have at that time
Said exactly
said
right.
how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But you know what? Let's say if they didn't say how. So you got to understand how things work as well.
Yeah, go ahead.
You get it. Let's say if they didn't.
They would have backed
come
themselves
to
in a court.
agreement to what the criteria
You
is.
could have-
Guess what? That money never would have been collected
You
for
could
those
have-
3 or 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah, you
wouldn't
could
have had $35 million down there.
You-
So you got to understand the process. It's not
But you
all
could
just
have-
how you think it is.
Well,
It's-
because you
it's
could have
the
got
process.
because they could have got
So
back.
I agree with what went on. Say yes, we're going to allocate this amount for that and start putting the money there
And
until
they
other
did.
things get worked out,
And they
as
did.
opposed to not putting the money.
But you're
anywhere.
right. You're 100% right. But
Yeah.
now the story is today. People are asking questions
Right.
about
Let's go.
Why
Let's
is
get
this,
it going.
And
why
this
is
could be
this
tied up for years.
Right. Let's get it going.
The people are asking
Right.
questions. We're not the only one asking questions.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get it
Could be
going.
tied up for years. Who knows?
All right.
Hopefully not.
So, guys, what we're going to do now is let's talk about the strain of the day real quick. And then what we're going to do is we'll switch over to Rumble, and we're going to do, 10, 15-minute sesh here. We're going to smoke some weed, and obviously we're
I'm gonna give my I'm gonna have to chime off real quick, so I'm just gonna give a quick shout out real quick. Shout out to Late Night Green for having me here at Cough Country TV. Shout out to High Times. Again, the Cannabis Cup was absolutely incredible. We all had an amazing time. And guys, pay attention. This summer is a lot of stuff's gonna be rolling out between me, Cough Country TV, Late Night Green. We're gonna be in the works. So been good being on the show tonight,
Shout
guys. Tap in and catch you guys later.
See you,
All right,
Bucket.
now, before you hit before you hit the exit key, the last image you give us is what we'll end up with. So make some fucking crazy face as you exit the show, like that.
Is he frozen?
Yeah, that's what happens.
There you go.
It ends. All right, let's talk about. Let's bring up the strain of the day. And that's the beautiful fucking. Well, I don't even know what. Let's see what we're looking at first. But that is the beautiful close-up shot, and what a beautiful slide we have tonight.
G-Tank.
G-Tank tonight.
G-Tank.
And G-Tank is a combination.
Never heard of that one.
It's
No, neither.
what did I tell you it was, Jeff? It was a combination of sour diesel and gas.
Yeah, sour diesel and gas. That's
So that's what this cross is. Do you know anything about that, Todd Father?
No, haven't had that one.
All right.
All right, sounds good. Whenever you're ready, we'll dive into the next topic.
All right,
Let's
Mary
keep
Jane. The next topic is a strain of the day, and we are talking about, what are we talking about? G-Tank?
G-Tank. Gas tank.
G-Tank. That one's got a reputation for hitting hard, potent and uplifting, with a solid creative kick. Definitely a heavy hitter. So what's the crew thinking? Anyone tried it yet?
Where's the barking coming from?
I'm not hearing any barking on my side, but if there's a dog in the background, it sounds like they might just want to be part of the G-Tank conversation.
Did that happen
If it
before?
keeps going, feel free to handle that, and I'll be right here when you're set.
I think she has a dog. She doesn't want you to know.
That happened
I'm
before. I
here
think
for
it-
it,
I
Phil.
think it's
Let's
Mary
keep it
Jane.
moving.
Listen, I
I
don't.
think it's in her background. I think
Yeah,
she's
that's what I
fucking
think.
with us.
Yeah, she's fucking with us. She's got a dog.
So she said,
She's
do
got
we
a
even?
digital dog she doesn't even know about.
All right. So what did she say about G-Tank?
Gas tanker, also called G-Tank, is an indica
dominant hybrid
weed strain made from genetic cross between gas and sour diesel.
Correct.
Right.
Characteristics?
Todd?
It's about 22%, which is, mid-range. It said it's a good choice for experienced cannabis consumers.
Well, that's us. I think.
So it's it makes you creative, sleepy and hungry, negative effects, dry eyes and anxiousness.
Oh, this is different. You're not saying the same thing this time. That's
Yeah.
I don't hear Todd say those characteristics too often when he's saying stuff like this.
Yeah, and the gas tanker strain flavors.
It's saying it fucks your eyes up.
Blueberry,
Get red
diesel, and mint. I got eye drops, so I brought my eye drops, so
I never
we'll
need
see.
them. Nope. I don't need that.
Never
shit.
need them. Your eyes is white.
I don't need that. Like, yeah.
Your ass always crying.
No, I just think I think it's a stage. You grow out of it. Like my eyes used to be red. I used to use like the Visine and the drops, but I don't need it no more.
Shit don't be red.
Nope.
Damn, you immune.
Right?
It's pretty high THC though, right?
It's
Well,
now.
22 is mid-range.
It's mid-range.
Yeah, it's not high.
I'm just looking at the grid
Well,
there.
it works in the world of Connecticut.
I guess that's the beginner's range.
It's acceptable to Connecticut.
Typically, I want mine to be minimum 25%. But
Yeah.
typically, I like mine higher.
And
Yeah.
would you
You
say
know,
this is
depends on the
22?
strain.
It depends on the terps. So
Depends
what
on
you
the
get.
strain and what I'm getting. But if it just came down to numbers, give me mine higher.
I mean, if it's got a good terp profile,
Man, look at that. That's very. What is that? That damn near black? Is that purple?
purple.
It looks purple. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. All right. So, guys, Jeff, take us down on everything except Rumble, and we're just going to do our thing here, and then I'll do the lights.